Hey guys, LuckyHD here, and are the Loomian legacy artists and developers, are they thieves? Crooks? Hoodlums? What are they? Did they steal from me? In this video, we're going to be talking about that and a whole bunch more. If you guys do enjoy this video, go down there, like, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Alrighty, so the Trick or Treat event is obviously out inside of the game, and it included a lot of new Loomians, well, around like 3 new evolutionary lines, and of course, a whole bunch of reskins. Now, upon, playing this event, the first thing I saw was Grievestone. See, I'm glad that worked out right there. The first thing I saw was Grievestone, obviously. And Grievestone, of course, is a little, tomb gravestone Loomian, right? And I was like, okay, this is really sick. It reminds me, obviously, in Tales of Sonorio of, Too Many. And of course, when it evolves, obviously, it evolves into, I forgot what the name is, but it evolves into the one that looks like an obelisk, right? And again, in Tales of Sonorio, the same thing, obviously, is present. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think Grievestone and its evolution, I think they're better. I actually do. I think they're better than Too Many and Obelisk. Now, granted, I think that's probably because Too Many and Obelisk are, 3-year-old plus designs. If you guys don't know, originally, both of them were actually made for Loomian Legacy, and yeah, well, I mean, obviously nothing ever ended up coming out of that, but eventually, obviously, they were added to Tales of Sonorio, and I made a final evolution for it as well, which was Mausolurk, and that was that, right? So I made that tweet, and again, this was when the event was just coming out, and then, obviously, I got to Spearwix. Now, Spearwix, I kind of sat there, and I was like, And obviously, when I was recording the video, of course, how to get all of the new Loomians in the update, I actually recorded my reaction before I even found out, obviously, that it was going to evolve into a candelabra, and I'll play that right here. If this thing evolves into a candelabra, somebody's getting sued. Now, for context, if you guys don't know, basically a couple years ago, I had made this design right here, both of these designs for Loomian Legacy. This was actually in the same week that I created both Too Many and Obelisk as well. It was a part of some little Halloween challenge, where you would make a new Loomian every single day and stuff like that. It's like some community ran thing, right? And of course, I made Wicked and Phantalabra, both of which are now coming inside of Tales of Sonorio. But again, back then, these were Loomians, and for a long time, these were intended to just be fan-made Loomian designs. I even had showed it to Lando and Brad and all them, and they liked the design and all that stuff, and, I mean, once again, nothing ended up coming out of it, obviously, but when yesterday I saw that Spearwix evolved into a candelabra Loomian, I was pretty worried, because in the past, the Loomian Legacy developers do have a history of talking to me about, adding some of my designs into the game, but then kind of ghosting me or leading me on and never really following up or giving some really weird excuse. Or, obviously, in the case of something like Halloween Protagon, where even though, obviously, I made it as a fan design for Loomian Legacy, they ended up using it without telling me or even crediting me. I had to go and ask them myself if they used it as an inspiration, to which, obviously, they said yes. So, again, there's a whole bunch of stuff and a whole bunch of worry, obviously, that came with seeing a design like this in the update. And a candelabra design, of course, is not the most unique or crazy niche thing on the planet. I mean, even Beauty and the Beast, Disney did Lumiere. Lumiere was actually an inspiration for both myself as well as the Loomian Legacy developers who actually made Marowakky, right? A lot of the worry, though, obviously came in the motif of it just simply being, you look at it, it's a candle, 3 faces on it, asymmetrical faces, one's kind of happy, one's kind of sad, and you look at the other design of Phantalabra, and it's kind of you see what I mean? Conceptually, they're both, nearly the exact same thing. The only difference being, obviously, number 1, the flame color, and number 2, what's coming out the bottom of it. Marowakky obviously has more wax coming out the bottom of it, and with Phantalabra, it has just another flame coming out the bottom of it, since it flies. And, again, this got into an entire thing of just me being very, skeptical and worried about it, right? So, of course, I reached out to the designers who actually designed Marowakky, and basically, we had talked for a little bit and said that, yeah, they didn't have any direction from Lando or Brad or anything like that, obviously, in the creation of the design. And again, they talked about it and just said it seems to just be a really, really big coincidence. And truthfully, obviously, if that is what they are saying, then, I'm going to take that as, the answer, essentially, because I'm not going to lie. I mean, I don't think Loomian Legacy is stupid enough to, copy one, you know, one-to-one, like another person's design. Like, I think that would get them in more trouble, obviously, if it was proven than, you know, if it wasn't. So, again, I do believe the fact that, you know, they said it was a coincidence. But then I went on to Twitter, obviously, and I posted a, you know, thing basically saying, like, the entire situation's been cleared up, you know. Now let's draw them as friends, right? You know, let's have a peace treaty between them. And this is where things took a nosedive. A couple people decided, you know, yeah, let's draw them as friends, hanging out, obviously. There's some good artwork I'll put up on the screen. You know, just them hanging out, just being best buds, being best friends, obviously, like I asked for in the tweet. However, there came another side of things where Alright, first things first, we have this one right here where they're just making out. It's in Korean as well, and it just says, I was thinking of making you kiss me, ... And, this is, by the way, this is this person's only tweet. This is their only tweet. They made this account, well, I don't know if they made this account, but this is their first post, and it's, but it gets better. But it gets better, okay? It gets better because if we go to our quotes, this absolutely amazing piece of artwork right here by Guacasaur, man, just says, hello, professional Yuri artist here. Oh my god. I just wanted them to be friends, man, not friends with benefits. Anyways, obviously, while I am here, I figure, you know what, might as well show, obviously, the Tales of Tenorio version. It is a little big right now. I need to get Topia to actually scale it down. But obviously, hey, here we go. Candleabra reveal. Never thought that it would be, be doing it like this, obviously, in a video talking about what we're talking about, but, yeah. Obviously, you know, I spawned it in, so that's why it's level 1 and everything else. But, yeah, I guess, I mean, not to, like, promote TOT, obviously, in a LL video, but Candleabra coming with the Tales of Tenorio Halloween Doors event thing. Or, well, I guess it doesn't matter since this video is talking about both Tales of Tenorio and Loomian Legacy. But, so, here, I guess what, you know what, as a median, go play Tales of Tenorio Halloween event, and also go play Loomian Legacy Halloween event. Boom. There we go. Now nobody can say that I'm promoting one game over another, because I just promoted them both. Anyways, guys, obviously let me know your thoughts about this entire thing down in the comments below. What a video. You know, we live in great times, obviously, for the creature capturing community to be talking about two candles having gay relations with each other. What a beautiful time. If you told me 3 years ago this is where I'd be at, I would probably have just, I'd probably have just, I don't know, jumped off a cliff. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, go down there, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.